People, hello, how are you? Hopefully we're all doing well. I'm Tom. Canelo beat Berlanga with a one-sided beatdown. Total mismatch. Just as I said, just as most people predicted. It actually didn't go as I predicted, and I'm hesitant to use the word impressive simply because he didn't knock him out. Now that is a bit harsh, and perhaps he's a victim of his own success in that sense. Because when you put on a one-sided showdown like that, but still can't have people impressed, it shows how good, what sort of level you're on. And I make no mistake, that's what happens. He didn't stop Berlanga. He dominated the fight, start to finish, just as I predicted, but he didn't stop him. For that reason, I'm not really impressed because that's exactly what I thought he would do. That's exactly what he should do, right? So, yeah, I'm not really impressed, but make no mistake, that's because he's a victim of his own success because he is really that good and that's what I expect of him. But it was a one-sided beatdown from start to finish and he got a knockdown in the process. So what next for Canelo? Well, really, I think we've got three options here. I think we're looking at either Benavidez fight, the Bivol versus Beterbiev winner, or a Crawford fight. Now, you can write the Benavidez fight off straight away because realistically, even though I think that's the fight that most people probably want to see, either that or the Bivol rematch, I think it's probably the Benavidez fight. I don't think Canelo's going to fight him, so you can write it off instantly. I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think... It's been years now and Canelo won't fight, whatever the reason might be. I'm not here pointing fingers, whatever the reason is, that fight has not materialised. I don't think it's going to next. So you can write that one off almost instantly. Then there's the Bivol rematch. Now, of course, he could obviously fight the winner of Beterbiev-Bivol, because there's no guarantee that Bivol wins that at all. There's absolutely no guarantee Bivol wins that. But if Benavidez wins that, I don't think he has that fight. I don't think Benavidez, if Beterbiev wins that, I don't think Canelo will fight Beterbiev. If Beterbiev wins, I expect him to actually go up to cruiserweight. So I don't even know if Beterbiev will hang around, and I don't think Canelo will fight him regardless. I think Canelo will only fight Bivol if Bivol wins the fight. And there's absolutely no guarantee Bivol wins that fight. But also, I actually don't want to see it. Canelo went up to fight Bivol, got absolutely schooled at 175, came straight back down, ducked his mandatory for years, and now he wants another shot at the undisputed 175 this time. Even though he said no to the rematch because Bivol said, I'll rematch you at 168. I beat you at my weight, let me beat you at your weight now. No excuses, I'll get drained and I'll still beat you and have something that I need to gain. He's the A side now. He can make that call. Canelo didn't want it, but now Canelo wants to go back up and do that. It's not for me, no thank you. Then the Crawford fight. And this is a fight that had a lot of hype before Crawford fought Madrimov. Crawford fought Madrimov, and for whatever reason, well, I say for whatever reason, because of his performance in that fight, the hype's died down a lot. And I get that, I do. I didn't see anything in that fight that would suggest to me that he can go up to 168, from 154, jump in a weight class, jump in 160, and trouble Canelo. I didn't see anything that would suggest he can do that. So I get why the hype's died down a bit. But it's still a fight that's there. It's one that Turki Al-Sheikh said he was interested in regardless, but because of Canelo's demands, that sort of died down a bit and stepped off. But the fight's still there. Both haven't, both are now available. Both have come through their last challenge, and I think that's one that is definitely a potential fight. Crawford versus Canelo. And whilst it's a fight, I do actually think we're going to see that. I do think we'll see that. I just don't think we're going to see it next. So of these three fights, I think we're most likely to see the Crawford fight. I think that's one we could probably see, not easily, but that's one that's most likely to see. Then probably the Bivol fight. We'll just wait it out, see who wins, and if Bivol wins, that one. Then Benavidez, which is just now we get to the unlikely, not going to happen territory. And finally, the Beterbiev fight. I think that's nigh on impossible because I think if Beterbiev wins, to be fair, or loses, he'll probably go up. Might be a rematch. You know what I mean? So he'll probably go up to cruiserweight. Bivol's spoken about coming down already, so I could see him coming down. So that was more likely. Benavidez, I think he's going to keep avoiding. So those two won't happen. Crawford or Bivol, I think is what's going to happen realistically. But it's a shame because those are three, or four, but three high-level fights, close, competitive, fun, entertaining fights I want to see. I think what's realistically going to happen though is Canelo's going to have another easy fight that he's guaranteed to win, and we're all going to sit there and say, what's the point? We know what's going to happen, but we're all going to have to sit there and be forced to watch it anyway. But you let me know your thoughts, people, in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, a comment, subscribe. People, you know how YouTube works. Peace.